struggled getting up this morning. When the alarm went off, I was just so tired and I just did not want to get up. In the end, I still got up early and I wanted to do some journaling because it was obviously the start of the week. So I just searched up some prompts on Pinterest for like kind of intentions for a new week, and that was honestly really simple and nice to do, so I feel like I should definitely do that more often. And then I went on a long walk and I already had a meeting for work and now I made a matcha. But in this video I kind of wanted to do like a weekly vlog to kind of just show you all of the things that I do in a week, which is the purpose of a weekly vlog. But recently we've gained a lot of new subscribers, which is so crazy, and I'm super grateful for that because honestly it all went pretty fast. So I feel like a lot of people might not know exactly who I am or what I do, so I thought it'd be nice. Also, I don't really feel like I show that much of like my work and everything, so I kind of wanted to talk about that more in this vlog and kind of show you what I do. Basically, I work part-time as a social media manager at a social media agency, and then I also work part-time as a freelancer for myself. It's all still pretty new, like the whole working for myself thing is pretty new, and I'm kind of still really searching what I like actually want to do. Like at first I was very focused on photography, but now I'm still interested in photography, but that's just not my main thing. I feel like my main thing right now is more to the social media content creation side. So I freelance for another social media creative 1 day a week. So I usually commute to Utrecht, which is a city in the Netherlands, for like 1 day every other week. But this week I'm actually going to Utrecht twice. And then for my part-time job, usually on like Thursdays I will go into the office. But this week we actually have a shoot. I do have to say that this is not a very usual week because obviously I have a very busy week and usually I'm a bit more at home just working on my laptop, and this week it's actually kind of exciting because like I said, I have a shoot and then I'm working at the office 2 days, and then Monday, today, and Friday I'm working from home. So yeah, that's kind of a summary of what I do now. And then I also spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I also want to spend a lot of time on my own business, like my own branding and my like business social media. That sounds kind of weird because I haven't actually set it up because my branding is kind of my struggle at the moment, because I really want to change my business name because I don't like it, and I want to start posting, like have the colors that I want to use for my branding, and I kind of know which direction I want to go in. Even though I'm not completely sure about the direction of my business, I do know kind of what vibe I want with like my content, but I really want to come up with a new business name before I actually start posting. So there's a lot of different things that I'm working on, and then I also want to work on my own social media, but that's like kind of my free time hobby, so I try to do that just in the evenings and like the weekends. Same goes for YouTube, that's something for the weekends, which sometimes I'm not very good at balancing this and just doing YouTube on the weekends because I love it and I just try to work on it every day. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. If you have any questions about this, you can just ask them in the comments obviously, or DM me on Instagram or something. But I feel like I don't really talk about this often, so I thought I would do a little weekly vlog to show you what I do in a week and how my work from home days look. I feel like I'm gonna film more on my work from home days because it's obviously a lot easier to film and talk and everything like that. So I don't know how much I will actually film on the days that I'm away this week, but we'll see. I just hope that this can give you a bit more information on what I do. This is our little home office. I don't really film a lot in here because I usually don't really like this space, because we took, I think I talked about this in my last video, but we took a lot of things from my old room which were all white, and the room is also all white, so this was just not a very inspirational place to be in. But we recently changed some things, so we have this over here which just gives like a little bit more color, a little bit more detail, and then we have Job, his desk, and then we have my desk, and this we still need to sort out and see what we want to do with this area. I have an extra screen because that can be really useful sometimes, and yeah, this is just where I'm gonna spend most of my day today. This matcha is really good, by the way. I've been really obsessed with matcha with coconut milk, and I used to be a coconut hater, so this is a huge thing, but I have been Obsessed. If you haven't tried matcha with coconut milk, you definitely should. It's an absolute game changer. Also, if you don't like matcha, it will probably be a bit better than with like regular milk or oat milk. So definitely try coconut milk. But yeah, so sorry for this like little rambly intro, but sometimes I'm just a yapper and I just need to yap to my camera because you're the only ones who are with me today. So yeah, let's get to work. Go on a run and I really don't want to because I was actually finally getting into like a really good workflow today and I was very productive and I would have really wanted to just keep this up for a little bit and get more work done. I also just didn't want to change. I don't want to go outside. The weather is also just not very appealing to go outside right now, but I really need to start training for my half marathon. So I made a training schedule and I wanted to start last week, but the runs just did not go as planned, and ever since I got sick I just don't really feel good running. So I just really also just need to get through this like mental block with running. So I just have to go on my run right now. And yesterday I changed my training schedule to like start this week, and then I also changed the first 3 trainings, which are obviously this week, to be a little bit easier so that I will have like less pressure of having to go on like a very good run. I just need to go on a run. So today we have a 30-minute run on plan. So that's what we're gonna do. And I kind of made a compromise with myself that I could wear a sweater if I went for a run so that I would be like more comfy, even though I'm probably gonna regret this because I'm gonna get warm. But it did convince me to change and go for a run because I'm still wearing a comfortable sweater.
First time I saw Joey, he was looking at the stars. He said to me, ain't it funny how of all of them we're right where we are?
I just got back from the office, and usually on Tuesdays I try to not really like plan that I have like other things except for the work that I have to do that day like on Tuesdays, because usually I most of the time go to the office, which is like an hour 45 minutes commute each way, which I don't really mind because I think it's mostly because I'm just used to it, because I always had to do this also for school and everything. But still the commute is kind of tiring and I just don't really want to have to do like a lot of other things. And then when I come back I obviously have dinner, and then I always have handball practice in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I also can't really do anything in the evenings. But today I really need to edit my YouTube video and finish it, because tomorrow I obviously have that shoot that I talked about, so I also don't have time tomorrow to finish it, so I need to do it right now. But I think I only have like the intro left to do, and then export it, make a thumbnail and upload it to YouTube. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then make dinner and go to handball. This is why I barely vlog on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I just don't really have a lot to like show, because I'm just really busy and I'm just not home a lot. Yeah, I have to say I'm pretty tired right now, but I just need to do this because I know that I'm not gonna have a better time to do it. And because it's YouTube, it is really motivating. So that's like the only reason why I'm like able to still do this. If I had had to do like more work, I wouldn't have been doing it. So yeah, let's go make this intro and then we can have dinner. Morning. I'm so tired. I woke up this morning and it was like 5:50 because we usually try to set the alarm like really early. But last night the shoot that I was supposed to have today for work got cancelled. I still have a ton of work to do, so I still wanted to wake up early, but I did fall back asleep for like an hour, so now it's like almost 7:30 already, I think. But I just really needed a little bit more sleep, so now I need to get ready and get out of bed. But I really don't know what I want to wear today because I kind of want to be like really comfortable, but I've been in the same sweat set for like a week and I really need to not wear that today, but I do love wearing sweat sets. But I know that I should be getting ready a little bit more because that kind of does actually make you more productive, so I should definitely do that. Let's get up and get this day going. I am off to a little coffee shop to get some work done because I was also just supposed to be out of the house like all day, so I just want to get out for a little bit, and working from a cafe is just really motivating for me, so that's the plan. I've had a really productive day today actually, because I got a lot of things done, which I honestly wasn't really expecting, because sometimes I honestly can't really deal with a lot of change. So usually when something gets cancelled or something, I'm like kind of confused and I like usually am not that productive. So it was really good that I got a lot of things done today, because usually if you work for like 3 or 4 different jobs, I would call it, because for like my freelance job I also work for like different people, so sometimes if you have to combine everything in one day, that's kind of a lot of different things. So I am really tired right now actually, so I'm gonna make us some dinner and I'm gonna make these like healthy pizza bread kind of thing with red onion, bell pepper, cheese, these like chicken pieces, tomato sauce and barbecue sauce, and then some like spices. I actually had this before and it was really good, so that's what we're gonna make, and then probably not gonna do much for the rest of the night. So I think tonight I just want to watch some YouTube and read in my book for a little bit. We'll probably go for a walk because I haven't actually gone on a walk today, so I think we're just gonna go for a little walk after dinner, and then yeah, probably take it easy for the rest of the night. Cheese is just something that you just always have to snack on when you're making it. It's a little bit past 7:30 right now and I need to leave in like a little bit less than 30 minutes, I think. So I'm just quickly gonna make a coffee and drink it while I'm still at home before I go and head to Utrecht for the office again. Basically the girl that I'm freelancing for is with this like community for self-employed women who have like an office. They have different offices in like different places in the Netherlands, so you can just like book a desk for like multiple times a week or multiple times a month. So I go basically every other week, twice this week, which is kind of rare, but it has been really fun because you can just get to know like other self-employed people and you can just talk about things and connect, and that has been really fun. So going into the office today, last night when I was making dinner, I actually got like a massive cut in my hand. I don't really want to like properly show because people might be triggered by that, but I got a massive cut in my hand and it kind of just really hurted and it kind of freaked me out. So after that I was kind of already overwhelmed with a couple of things like during the day, but I tried to just not think about it. But after I got my hand, I was like, I'm done for the day. So Yup actually got us a bar of chocolate, which was really good. And we just ate chocolate and literally just watched Netflix on the couch until we went to bed. Every single morning, I'm just so excited to make a coffee. It's actually ridiculous. Honestly, I'm actually pretty proud of this. This coffee cup is also just still so cute. Anyways, the TV show that we were watching last night was actually really good. I would really recommend it because it is a thriller, I think. And usually I get really scared by watching like horror or thriller things. But the series is based on a couple of books in which kids go missing, and then obviously a detective comes out and tries to find the kids. But the storytelling is just really good, and we're on season 2 now, so it's like a different story than season 1. And so far we actually really enjoy it. So yeah, that's just all we did last night. I'm just gonna read my book for a little bit while I drink my coffee because I have to leave in like 10 minutes or so. But today is another office day and I'm really hoping I get to be very productive because I was kind of behind on a lot of things the past few months because they were kind of chaotic, but I feel like I've talked about it enough now. But this week has actually been so productive that I feel like after today and maybe tomorrow, I'm actually really back on track with almost everything. So that is a really good feeling. Usually on Thursdays we have dinner at my grandparents, but we're actually not going today because my grandma's going to the hospital. But this is like actually not a really normal week because a lot of things are actually different, I'm now realizing. But yeah, we're gonna have dinner at my parents' house instead, so it's still kind of the same thing. And then I'm going to handball as usual, and then the day is already over. I'm all ready to go and I'm wearing my loafers and I'm really hoping that I'm like able to walk on these because usually I can't really walk a lot on these shoes, but I do have to walk like a total of like 45 minutes on these, so I'm really hoping that they will survive today. So yeah, I honestly didn't think I'd be liking this outfit so much, but I actually really do, and it's really comfortable, so that's a win for today. Yeah, let's go. Friday and I decided to take it a bit slower this morning, so I just read in my book for a little bit and now I'm getting ready to work for the rest of the day. I'm working from home and today I basically need to just finish all the things that I haven't finished like during the week or things that still came up that I still need to do. I'm gonna make a cup of tea and I've actually been really obsessed with a certain tea bag. This has made me drink so much tea the past week. It's this one from Clipper. It's called the Spicy Chai and it's kind of spicy, which kind of explains the name, but it just feels so like nice in your throat when it's like a very warm cup of tea. So I'm making a cup of tea and then I'm just gonna work on my laptop all day. Usually I try not to plan too many things on Friday because usually I'll just have to like finish everything, and I just don't want to force myself to do like more than I actually have to do today. Like I can take it a bit more slow, because then I can also just take like a reading break or go on a walk or something and just try to take it a bit more slow. I feel like that's kind of my plan for today. I absolutely love these mugs with the little text on it, but they're honestly so hard to hold because this part is like so small, so your finger like hits the mug, which is obviously warm. Yeah, that's just really bugging me. Anyways, this was my tea talk and now I'm gonna go get to work. I'm also hoping that I'm gonna have time to edit and work on my socials today, but I also don't really want to force it because recently I've noticed when I force things, they're not going to work out. So I'm just going to try and take it a bit more slow because I feel like especially on like Fridays, that has been really nice. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll be able to finish my book today. Who knows? I kind of really want to do that because I've set a goal for reading a book every month, and February is coming to an end today and I haven't finished the book. I realized that I didn't end up actually filming anything today, but sometimes you just wake up and you just feel that it's just not going to be your day, and today was one of those days. So yeah, I don't know, this was just not my day. So now it is Friday night, I'm in bed and I'm gonna read my book until I fall asleep, because I think I'm just gonna try and have an early night so I can actually wake up early tomorrow and make a better day out of tomorrow. So yeah, apologies for the boring day for the vlog today, but I just also didn't have anything to film because I literally just did all of the work things that I like actually had to do, and then for the rest of the day I just kind of just didn't do anything. And then I went to the supermarket to get chocolate, and I know that that's not gonna make me feel better, but at the time it was very comfortable. So yeah, we're gonna see how fast I will fall asleep. Today's Sunday and I wanted to try something new because I just went for a run and I wanted to make like an iced vanilla protein coffee kind of. The other day I made a protein matcha and that one was really good, so I thought why not try it with coffee as well, because why wouldn't it be good? And I don't know, it's like milk with vanilla protein powder, and that's like an actual, it tastes like an actual vanilla milkshake, but then I added the coffee and it is a little bit of a weird taste. I would have probably preferred the vanilla milkshake, but anyways, I haven't fully mastered the recipe, but we'll just keep trying. Basically, I went for a run and for some reason I'm really motivated to like do things, work and everything, but I also really want to treat this as a Sunday because I honestly don't really want to be like working on a Sunday because I don't want to make that a habit. I would like to not really work on the weekend. I really want to treat this day as an actual Sunday. I also haven't really vlogged yesterday because I basically spent the whole day helping my friend move houses, which was really fun because it's nice to see her house like come together and stuff like that. But that did take longer than expected and I was a bit tired afterwards, so I actually ended up not really filming anything yesterday. I just really want to read today and edit for YouTube, and yeah, those are kind of my Sunday plans today. Also, please let me know if you're liking these weekly vlogs. This is the first time that I'm doing one, but I feel like I have so much in a week that I can't actually show you everything because I also don't want to make like an hour-long video. I don't know, I just always feel like when you're vlogging for like 3 days, you can actually make a point and show certain things. And with an entire week, there's just so much happening and you can't really focus on like one topic. And And I don't know, maybe for some variation, sometimes a weekly vlog can be good, but just let me know what you guys think about this concept. So yeah, I'm gonna go move myself to the couch and then probably just read for a little bit, I guess. I find it pretty hard to actually like rest and not do anything without feeling like you have to do anything. I just always feel like I need to be like working on things. So that's not what we're gonna do today, because we're gonna go and finish this book and then just edit for YouTube and have a slow Sunday.